Welcome back to Solo Marvel Champion. Today I'm taking SPDR against Taskmaster. Let's go ahead and power through setup. He has 13 health. We're going to shuffle our captives. We are going to search the encounter deck for Hydra Patrol, put it into play, and we'll shuffle the deck. Now there are two responses we need to be aware of. First one is his response. After you flip up to hero form, discard a card and take indirect damage equal to boost icons. The next one is during step 1 of the villain phase, or right after step 1, you either take a damage or put an additional threat on the main. And I typically forget one or both of those. Let's shuffle our deck. I do like SPDR. She's a little less consistent than a lot of my other decks, and that's just because of that low hand size. Once you get her built, she's incredibly powerful, and building her doesn't take very long. It just depends on the situation and the scenario you're playing. Because if you take too long to build, you might be done before you've had a chance to do much building. Draw 4 cards. Oh, Rapid Response is interesting early. Psychic Link is interesting. I really like playing that one against Taskmaster first because you have those side schemes that have 5 that you want to clear off. Lady Spider might be a good play early though, because it's going to help me get rid of those, and it makes the decision to draw 2 cards here easier. Not a very good... I would have preferred a double in that. Let's go ahead and flip up. Forced response, I take 1 direct damage, indirect damage. Let's do... Man, this is actually tough. Rapid Response is definitely going to be cheaper for me. But the timing is different. So let us do Lady Spider. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Get rid of... Do I need to... I'm not going to get rid of that last Limitless Stamina. Yeah, I'm going to have to anyway. Not going to be able to pay for everything. So 4... for Lady Spider. The timing on this is such that I can defeat this one, and then after it was defeated, remove equal threat, which means even though this has a crisis, I'm going to be able to clear both of those. So she's going to thwart for 2. She's going to clear this one. This one is when defeated, we go get a regular. I can get any Hydra minion, but I like the regular. One of the errors I always make is this is put into play and not revealed. So he will not incite. So this is gone. He comes in after I have removed all of that threat. Since I have removed threat, and I have another Web Warrior character, I can remove an equal amount of threat there. I'm going to hold on to Psychic Link because it's so important against Taskmaster, and we're just going to ready and hope that that wasn't the wrong play. Web Trap is going to be good because it's going to get me a stun. So 1 goes on the main, and I'm going to let a second go on the main. He's going to attack, I'm going to take it. 2... I don't know why I just did that. 2, 3, 4 damage. And then that regular is going to hit me for 2 as well. Then I get another villain attack. If it had a weapon, it would surge. I'm going to take it again. 2, 3, 4 again. So I'm down to 3 health, which makes this turn very different than I wanted it to be. because basically what I do in this turn, I'm just going to be starting the game over. I'm going to pay 2 for the Psychic Link. I'm going to attack for 2. She's going to thwart for 2, but that is going to defeat her. I'm going to flip down. This side is still exhausted. I will exhaust that going up to 7. It's ready and draw 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now I've got all the doubles I want, and they don't do me any good. So I'm going to have to exhaust there just to get some new cards. 1 goes on, and I'm going to let another go on. He's going to scheme for 1 and only 1. And an advance is gone, which is always nice to see. And incite 1, each player in hero form, so the rest of that does not apply. It could have been worse, but I am going to draw 2 here. Across the Spider-Verse would be good if I wasn't exhausted right now. Am I going to be able to pay? Yes, I can pay for my buddy Spider-Man. Just not the way I want to do it. Let's go ahead and recover 4 more, taking us back up. Now, let's flip up. I'm going to do physical, energy, mental for this guy. I am going to attack for 2. That attacking for 2 readies me. Let's move this over a bit. And I'm going to thwart 4. As much as I hate to do it, I'm going to hold on to both of those doubles. Probably a mistake. Let's just hold on to one of them. Draw 2 cards. One way or the other, one way or another is going to be great. Web compressors is going to be great. This is why SPDR can get going pretty easily. Just one good draw, even on just 3 cards, can really turn the game around for you. 1 goes on, and I'll put another on. He's going to attack, and I'll take it. 2, and bad card. You are stunned. Deal 1 damage to your hero. Okay. Now, I will attack to knock off that stun. I will thwart to ready me. We're going to start with one way or another. I like to put one way or another on top of my deck so I don't forget to draw my 3 cards. I've done that so many times. We are going to go find a Captured by Hydra. And actually, I did make a misplay there. I shouldn't have thwarted this off because I needed him to finish this one off. Maybe. 5 goes on. I draw my 3 cards. 1, 2, and 3. 2 all systems go here is really big. I'm going to play my compressor. Let's go ahead and thwart 4. Yeah, I really misplayed that. I should have not taken that 2 off of there. I should have done it there. Let us do 1 for an all systems go. I'm going to go find my host spider. I keep calling this ghost spider. And I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. I hate losing an all system go, but I'm almost built up now. I'm going to use that host spider to ready. and I will clear that. Now, that goes out, and I get Shanghai. Oh, man. I wish I had one more of these available so that I could stun. I might not play him this turn. I might hold on to him and play him next turn, because with all of these resources, I will be able to pay an energy to stun. So I'm going to hold on to him. I'm going to draw 2 cards. Another one way or another, and that Spider-Man. One goes on, and I'll let another. He attacks, and I'll take it. 2, 3. Down to 5. Bad card. I don't like these because he does have that card where he attacks you, and if he has a weapon, it surges. So I am going to want to get rid of that, but let's start the turn with a one way or another. Go get another captured by Hydra. Is 5. We're going to thwart for 4. And I think what do I need? I need a mental and a physical to get rid of that, but I have to be exhausted. So thwart the last one off. He goes away. I ready. I get the next one of these. Moon Knight, who could draw me 2 cards. Right now, I'm going to... Do I want to attack for 4, or do I want to remove that first? Pretty much need to remove that first, don't I? I'm going to use Moon Knight. I'm going to exhaust and use Moon Knight and Auto to discard this. I'm going to use Host Spider to ready me. I'm going to attack for 4. And then I'm going to play Shang-Chi and spend an energy resource to stun him. Shang-Chi is going to thwart these 2 off. Let's ready. Now I don't need to go down just yet because I have that stun. You know what I didn't do, which I just said earlier, the reason I put this on top, so that I remember to draw my cards. A chance encounter would have been really good. Oh man, I'm not going to walk it back, but I had a much better turn if I had just remembered my own technique of putting that on top so I wouldn't forget to draw cards. He would be attacking now. Chance encounter would have gone on, and I would have got Auto back and been able to play him. That was just a bad turn where I wasn't paying attention. One goes on the main, and I'm going to let a second. He cannot attack. And in sight 1, I have to take a damage and discard a card at random. There's my clear the area, which doesn't matter too much. That is super disappointing. I am going to thwart 4. I'm going to ready with Ghost Spider, Host Spider, attack for 4, and attack for 2. I could block with him next turn. I think I might go down again right now just to gain a little health and come back up next time and play Venom for big. So let's do that. I'm going to flip down. This one is exhausted. This one is not. Let's recover 4 up to 8, and then I can recover next turn. Maybe. I might end up using that instead of recovering. Let's ready. Draw 2. That's nice to see. Unfortunately, Venom isn't a web warrior. One goes on, I'll let a second. He attacks or thwarts for 1, basically 2. He's thwarting for 1, and then because I am in hero or alter ego form, 1 goes on. So that goes up to 4. And these reflexes aren't terrible. They suck, but they're not terrible. I'm going to want to thwart big again. He's going to attack, but that won't kill him because of the reflexes. And yeah, let's go ahead, just flip up. I take 1 indirect, thwart 4. This comes in for free. And yeah, now he's only going to be a 4/4. 1, 2, 3, 4 for Venom. He is a 4/4. And he's going to attack for 2, but that gets reflected back to me. He's gone. And now I'm trying to decide if I just wait and push next turn because I'm going to have that big attack. I'm going to wait 1 more turn. Draw 2. Ghost Spider and another chance encounter. Ghost Spider might be really good. 1 goes on, you know the drill. I'll let a second. He's going to attack me for 2. And the one I don't have out is my defensive one. Let's go ahead and defend. 2, 3, 4. I do take 2 damage. And this guard. I hate these guards because you're just getting extra encounter cards. And that also means I don't want to push him this turn because I'll end up with 3 encounter cards. So ready me. Kill him. Get an encounter card. Let's use SPDR to clear the area, which draws me a card. I wish that was a double. It's another clear the area. 1, 2, 3 for Ghost Spider. And now I'm trying to decide if I just go ahead and push. So I'm going to have her to block next turn. Go ahead and push with her. He goes up to 16. I get an encounter card. Let's ready. Oh, now that I've pushed though, now I can attack for 4. Alright, drawing 3. A ready would be really good right now. This one will probably come in handy. It's a little bit too late, I think, for Aunt May and Uncle Ben, although I know my defense interface is still in here. 1 goes on, and I'll let a second. He's going to attack, and Ghost Spider will block. That's 2, which is enough to defeat her. Okay. 2 things happen. Well, they both don't happen at the same time. So the first thing that happens when she leaves play, I can look through here for an identity-specific event. That'll be Web Trap. After she leaves play, I draw energy. Alright, 3 encounter cards. Captured by Hydra is not terrible. Advance isn't too bad. 2, 3, 4. This goes up to 6 of 12. That one is bad. Exhaust Penny to remove this from the game. It's bad because I'm going to take indirect damage when I flip up, and if that indirect damage is a 3, I'm donezo. So let's see what we can do. Let's do 1, 2. Got that ready. Let's draw 2. All systems go. This rapid response actually is going to be the better card right now. And I'm just going to have to risk it. I'm going to have to go up. And if this is 3 boosts, I'm done. It's only 1. I'm going to ready with Ghost Spider. Host Spider. Sorry guys, I do that nearly every time. Now I'm trying to decide. It's 4, 8. I do have a ready. That's 10. Oh, and I have that web trap. So I've got lethal. I don't have to get rid of this. I don't have to get rid of that thwart or that threat. Something I do a lot of times, and you've probably seen in a lot of my videos. I really get into the habit of, okay, let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. There's a minion in play. Let's take care of that. And I just forget to count and see if I have lethal. Right now I have lethal. I'm just going to pay for my web trap with a double since I don't need to stun him. That's 5. Venom is going to attack for 4. Takes him down to 3. I'm going to attack for 4. So that is SPDR. She doesn't take a long time to get built up, but until you do, you're a little bit vulnerable. I actually went down to Alter Ego more times in that game than I like to. I do like to go down maybe once if I need to, but I did have to go down twice. Plus, I had to go down because of Inherited Burden. It's a fun matchup, though. I really do like SPDR. It just takes a little bit to get going, and it took me about 3 or 4 more games to get familiar with her than with most heroes. The first few games I was playing, I thought I could just rush, and that definitely wasn't the case. You have to play a little more strategically, and that did take me some time to figure out. But anyway, that's SPDR in Justice. I have a lot of draw effects. I have some extra ready effects. So, fun to play. All right, thank you so much for watching today, and I hope you have a great day.